Okay, here's our story.
Okay, we're traveling along like normal people on the little canal, okay? And Laura gets all excited and she goes, look over there, there's an ostrich. And I said, an ostrich? No, it's not an ostrich, it's an emu. And where? And I said, it's over by that tree. And we're traveling along, we get closer and closer, and I said, that's a barbecue pit. And she goes, oh, I saw it move its head.
Oh, that's an emu.
It's an emu.
It was really tall.
No, it's a barbecue pit.
It was one of those chimenea things.
It's time for a new prescription.
So I missed the guillotine door coming down behind us. And then this is the lock that we're in. And I read somewhere we're going up 62 feet. We'll have to verify that. But it's a tall lock. So the guillotine is back here, the guillotine door. And then we are tied up to a dock on the inside. This will be the fourth one we've done this way, I think. It makes it so much nicer that you just tie up to the dock, and then you and then it rises. There's no holding lines, there's no holding trying to find poles or the big wires to hold on to. It just does it itself. You can see us slowly making our way up.
Well, we continue to head towards Chateau Mount something. Montague, Chateau de Montague or something. And it is absolutely stunning out here. Canadian lake, beautiful trees. No Agenda and Riker up above. Our little caravan. Some cabins and houses scattered along. Apparently this side of the channel here is Quebec, and this side of this lake is Ontario. Just a lazy morning as we travel. Laura's inside on her phone. Boat's on autopilot. This is what we do. This is the loop. It's just motored along. Current's pretty strong here, so we're only doing about 7, even though we're going almost 900 RPM. Should be doing 9.5. Just a couple knot current. It's quiet, it's cool, like air conditioner cool today. This is wonderful. Seen a few fishermen out. Haven't seen anybody catch anything so far, but I have a fishing license for Ontario, so I can start fishing now that we've gotten into basically Ontario now. We've left Quebec. A few more miles on this side of Quebec, and then it ends and it's all Ontario. up through the Trent Severn and over into Lake Huron. Got my fishing stuff all ready. Been reading some articles on how to catch walleye. That's the target species for this Canadian trip. They have pike and northern pike, but I don't care about catching those. I want to catch some walleye. I want to fry them up. I heard they're very good eating. I've never had any.
So we ended up going to Le Chateau Montebello, which is in Montebello, Quebec. And a little village, it's an adorable village, and the resort here was really pretty. It was
inexpensive.
Well, it was a little more expensive, yeah. But it was the marina was super nice. It's all private, but they haven't opened their season yet. So we were a week ahead of all the people arriving, so we were happy.
And they have a big hotel there that was built in the 30s by the railroad, and they have a big lodge that's beautiful inside. It's all logs.
I think that was I think it's the oldest or the largest all log cabin.
And it's got a 6-sided fireplace inside, which is probably really nice in the winter.
We are leaving Le Chateau Montebello. I don't know how I didn't get video of this place. It is beautiful. It's a nice resort. We ended up staying an extra day. We really liked it. But we are all leaving this morning, and we're going to head to Ottawa. Today is the first day that they're keeping the locks open till 7 p.m. It'd been a while since we saw any cows, so I was so excited to see them, and they were walking through the water, so that's good. So here we are in the middle of nowhere in Canada, but just over here is downtown Ottawa. I believe that is the lock going up. So there's the lock from the picture from the water.
Maybe it's not called Ottawa Lock.
Maybe not. It's called the Ottawa Flight. So when we arrived at Ottawa Locks, we ended up, it was their lunchtime. So we had to dock on the wall before the lock, and Jody got out and walked up to the top of that tall lock system. So
thanks, Jody, for filming that for us.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's the Fairmont Hotel on the right there.
And then on the left is actually the Parliament building. We didn't get video of that, I don't think.
And there's a little park all around this locks. It was pretty cool. And you see these cranks. There's no motors or anything. Everything is done by human power. Opening the locks, opening the flow of water, closing the doors. It's all manual with these. And we had a couple of guys who were helping us. They were sort of with us the whole time, all the way through. How long did it take?
It took us 3 hours to get through it.
All 8 locks.
Yeah.
And
When it's lock 6.
yeah, we had 4 boats. It was the 3 of us and then a smaller.
another, like a runabout boat.
Get into lock 6.
And, it was very nice. It's very old. It's like from the 1800s.
4.
And the kids would crank the cranks and open the doors. And
Yeah, they get college students each summer to work the locks.
later in a minute, you're going to see a video of the guy who helped us, that was holding our lines and helping us get through. Well, we made it through the 8 locks on the Rideau Canal at Ottawa, and we're all tied up here at the wall, and we're looking back at the beautiful Fairmont Hotel and some of the Civic Center here. think you might be able to see. No, down there somewhere is the Parliament building. And we're going to leave on Sunday, I think. Be here a couple days. And we'll head down the Rideau. Down that way. Not sure what all it is. There's downtown Ottawa. Very peaceful evening tonight. It's beautiful here.
We're on the Rideau Canal, and we're coming up on a low bridge that you have to get opened. And they don't open during, and it's on a Monday, and they don't open obviously during rush hour, so we had to wait for that. So there's a very low bridge that we have to wait for. We waited until 9 is what the website said. And now they're saying they want to wait till the traffic dies down, which is fine. He has to get the cars off the bridge. He's going to have to get the cars off the bridge before we can do anything. So we found out on one of our sightseeing tours that this canal gets drained. It's 10 feet deep during season. And then in the winter, they drain it down to just a few inches, maybe 6 inches. I don't remember exactly, 3 or 4 inches. And then they let it freeze. And then it's the world's biggest, longest ice skating rink. So they said it's 8 kilometers, I believe. Oh, there is another boat on our channel, on our canal. That's that kid. Yeah, it is. Hi, Alec. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Have a good day. Alec was the lock worker, the college student that helped us get through those locks. So we are headed towards Long Island Lock, which is a flight of 3. And then we're going to dock on the other side of that flight. We had the last lock guy told us, he goes, are y'all traveling together? With us and No Agenda and Riker. And then we also have a little, I don't know, I guess a little Sea Ray, like an 18-foot Sea Ray that was traveling, that was with us in the last lock. And I said, yeah, the 3 big boats, we've been traveling together. He goes, y'all got a good system going. Y'all got this down. I was like, it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but okay. So maybe we're getting better at it. Who knows? As I tell, and the fun thing about being in going through these locks is that there's always people watching. So this last lock we went through, there was a family with the little one. He was about 4 years old, probably, maybe 5. And so we get to, they are usually on our side. We're on the starboard side. It's easier for Chris to get to one of the cables, and if we're on starboard. So we usually go starboard, and then No Agenda and Riker go port, because we're longer than they are. And so usually the people are on the starboard side. So we get a lot of spectators watching us. So I hope we're getting better. But I always end up telling them, I'm like, I get nervous every time. I guess I am getting a little, I don't know if I'm getting less nervous or not. Tell you the truth, I have no idea. These flights though, you're like, oh my gosh, there's another one. Oh my gosh, there's another one. When it's nice whenever you get to travel a little bit between them. Well, thank you for joining us this week as we traversed all the locks again. I think we did something like 25 locks this week.
But I think we got a few more, but not much.
So we are looking forward to getting through the locks and then doing more of our more adventures.
Yeah, next week we'll be in Kingston.
So join us next week as we travel to Kingston. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, to
hit the like button. That's
and
important for us.
getting comments. So and please make sure you stay tuned for Chris's next episode of View from the Shower Window.
It's time for another View from the Shower Window. This morning we are in Long Island Lock on the Rideau River, or the Rideau Canal. And it is lovely. There's the barriers to keep from going over the dam. It is quiet and just like glass out there. Behind us is the Lock Park, and we did some fishing. Yesterday I didn't catch anything, but the kids next to us caught a couple smallmouth bass. It's a lovely view, great time to take a shower.